Jamie Doll here. Welcome back to another episode of Blast from the Past. Today we have two dolls that we're featuring. Wonder if you can guess who they are, but you don't have to work too hard. I'm going to let you know. Stay tuned. This one should be fun. First clue. Today's Monster High double feature, Friday Night Frights and Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love, is a clue to let us know which doll we will be reviewing. Hint is, she is a character first featured in the love story of Draculaura and Claude. As a matter of fact, it is Draculaura's birthday, and they need the help of a certain character to help them figure out what happened. The second clue is full name, Chariclo Arganthone. Right, no more waiting. If you guessed CA Cupid, then you are absolutely correct. But not only are we going to review the Monster High version of CA Cupid, we also have the Ever After High version of CA Cupid. And today we'll be looking at both of the girls. Okay, dolls, for the sake of time, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison and briefly go through features of the outfit as well as features of the accessories and things that are similar and things that are different. To begin, both of our Cupids have pink hair. One of our dolls has pink hair completely, whereas the other has pink with strawberry color blonde, or you might even say a very light pink as well. Both dolls have perched lips. CA Cupid from Monster High having a white complexion and a hot pink lip with the perched look, whereas the Ever After High version has a pink lip with the hot pink perched look. Both dolls have green eyes and strut a brown or burgundy colored eyebrow with beautiful colors at their eye makeup. Both dolls come with earrings. In the case of Ever After High, she simply has a black heart as her earring, whereas our Monster High version has a arrow on one side and a bow on the other. Both dolls, as you can see, come with wings. In the case of Monster High, her wing looks like a bone and is a lot more skeleton, whereas in the case of Ever After High, it looks more like feathers and a bird or what an angel would look like. Both dolls have the wings connect around the neck with a bent arrow. This doll's arrow is white and this doll's arrow is gold. Their outfits are similar. You can see layers of tulle, you can see layers of ribbon as well as a flare skirt. And in the case of their bottom portions, the Ever After High version of the doll actually has stockings, whereas our Monster High version has what looks like a ghost color or ombre colored legs, close to what Spectre Vondergeist has, and she has what appears to be lace type of henna paint, I guess is the best way to call it, or some type of tattoo art on her physical body. Her body, as you can see, is base white but has faded ombre black, and her shoes, while we're at it, are a platform shoe which appears to be twisted bow and arrow as well as heart formations. She does have black feet, black toes as well, and that's how her bottom section looks, whereas with the Ever After High version, she simply has on a beautiful Mary Jane pump with winged edges on it, or winged ankle. She has a embroidered pink bow shaped heart on the heels, and that is consistent on both sides of her shoe. This looks a bit like a wing or feather, similar to what her wings look like, and that's what she appears to be. Now, you may notice that both of the dolls come with stands. We missed the days of dolls coming with stands, and so this was absolutely one of the best features about having Ever After High dolls. They came with their own monogram stand, and the Monster High stands, of course, that we've come to know. Notice hers is in a bubblegum pink, which was really special based on this special edition doll. And of course the Ever After High stand, these have come in gold and black, but it has a clear back spine and of course a clear connector around the back. Now, when we turn the dolls around, let's notice that they have accessories. In the case of our Ever After High doll, she has an actual bow that's a full-size bow, and on her hand she is wearing a ring Okay, I've got my hand behind her ring so that we could actually see the detail on it. It's actually a bent bow, black bent bow going around the hand, and oh, look at her elastic. Since these dolls are almost 10 years old, that elastic has completely deteriorated, but nonetheless, let's focus on the rest of the detail. Her bow has a pink detail at the back. It's a large bow. It looks like some sort of winged not sure, vine with a gold bow, and it's all one piece, and its inner hand has a chevron bow edge at the end, and that's the bow that she came with. And with CA Cupid from Monster High, her bow is adorable. Look at it. It's simply a ring, and it's attached to her hand, which if you notice is embroidered similarly like her legs. She also wears this I guess you call that a bangle that looks like a superhero bangle, and her bow, if you see, has a pink head. It's white bow with a pink tail. That is so cute. What a detail. And it's pretty much a ring, but it shoots right from her hand. In the case of our Monster High doll, by the way, the stands do hold the dolls, but it makes it difficult to keep the wings straight. So just know that these do fit straight on the body, but the stand is in the way. So we'll just focus on the detail of the wing. Look at that. It's like an ivory bone color with a little bit of shimmer to it. Notice that spine detail, kind of creepy. Definitely brings out the monster version of this version of the doll. And there you can see how it connects to the neck. It's like a collar. And so that's how her wings look at the back. Whereas with our Ever After High version, she has this long flowing hair, of course. See the difference in the hair? While we're at hair, I should say that the Monster High doll has a lot of product in her hair to keep her hair tight and in the condition and style that it was meant to be, but it also has suffered a bit from glue seepage with the 10 years it's been in the box. As a matter of fact, in her box, you can actually see spots of where the glue has stuck to the back section since it was black, but all in all, her hair stayed pretty well. Having said that, the Ever After High version of the doll, her hair is a lot softer because it didn't have a lot of product in it. She also has some glue seepage, but by far it's nothing like the Monster High version. I want you to see her beautiful wings at the back and how they're actually full white, with that gold detail being really just at the front to show the I guess you could say the depth on her wings. This just provides a level of dimension that you can see, and it also has the shiny gold on it. So that in detail and quickly are the versions of the dolls. Which one is your favorite? This is the box for CA Cupid. It features that she came from Dracula's Sweet 1600, which we talked about. Is originally, it's called Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love, where she was featured. So she talks about love not having to be scary. They show her original box art. This is her talk show in the catacombs. This is her box. Box had embroidery on it similar to what's on her legs, and here was the back of the box. I'll back up so you can pause it if you want to read that. I had mentioned the glue seepage. Do you see the oil spots there? That's where her head was against the box, and you see how there's a little shiny glow there. That is proof of oil seepage, but we won't go much further into that. In the case of CA Cupid Ever After High version, her box was a blister box with a lot of plastic. We call these blister boxes because of these tabs that go in. These can really cut up your cuticle. Same thing, let's show you the back of the box, and you feel free to pause that if you want so you can take a look and read. Her box featured her box art on the side. This box was set up to look like a book when you see it on your shelf, and that's the symbol that she's a rebel. In her box, I told you that there were other accessories that came with her. She does have a hairbrush, and there are her arrows in the sleeve. It's all one solid piece, and I actually never took that out the box. I was afraid to lose it, but it has a black strap on it to hang over her shoulder. She's got a black hairbrush, and additionally a bookmark came in her box. So that was CA Cupid's box. And back to the box for CA Cupid Monster High, she also came with a purse. I love these dolls. I hope you love them too. Thank you for watching this review for me. Let me know what you want to see next. Jamie Doll out.